What's up, ghosts and goblins? It's me, your girl, Nat. And joining me, as always, is my best friend, Katie.
Hey, everybody. How you doing?
We have a wonderful, fun episode for you today, so buckle up, friends, because you're listening to Wading into the Void. So, to kick off October, we have a very special episode for you.
It's been long in the waiting.
Oh, yeah. Well, so we had a little mini-series that ended a little while ago.
Just a little one. It was only how many episodes?
And, you know, I kind of love it. We kind of love it. And we kind of wanted more.
Because we missed it, like sad bitches.
So, we also wanted to hint a little bit at what we're covering for Halloween.
Hell yeah.
So, we're going international today.
Do I need to say it?
Say it.
We're going international. Hell fucking yeah.
Although our main topic for today isn't exactly related to our Halloween topic for this year, the location may hint at where we will be going during our Halloween episodes.
It may hint at where we're going.
No, sorry.
People with phobias.
We stopped putting trigger warnings on our episodes so long ago, so good fucking luck. All right. Without further ado, Phantom Fam. Today, we're going to be talking about cryptids from England.
Yes!
Are you looking at this? You're not looking at this. Oh, you are?
I am. I have it open.
I said cryptids from the England. Well, because I put UK, but UK is like everything there, right?
Yeah. That's like Ireland.
Yeah. We're looking
bullshit.
specifically at England. So,
We're looking at England, love.
I don't... Okay.
Don't
say anything else! Don't say anything else! Because I have a joke later on that you're gonna fucking die at, and I'm making a reel for it, okay?
Okay. She's
like,
going
don't
full
scroll
content
down.
creator.
Don't scroll down until I tell you to, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Fuck. I forgot to do the tarot. Shit! Well, anyways. Hello, Oda. That's fine. I told you what we're doing. So before we get to that, let me do the tarot.
Hell yeah.
So our oracle for today, we're just gonna go and do the Mausolea Oracle of Souls.
Alright.
Illustrated by Jason Engel and text by Rabbit Stoddard with additional writing by Jason Engel. And today, we got a really cool card that I did not even know existed in this deck.
Ooh.
We got Arthur, the Champion of Avalon.
Hell okay.
And if you don't immediately get nostalgia to, like, Avalon High, that Disney movie, when a girl ends up being King Arthur.
Okay.
Did I just tickle your brain a little bit?
You did, because holy shit. When we were, my boyfriend and I were in Disney in our value resort because we're poor. We were in the dining hall and they were playing Disney movies in the dining hall. And what the fuck were they playing? Avalon
Are you
High!
serious? Oh my god, this is crazy.
So you definitely tickled my brain.
That's fucking crazy, actually. So, the three, like, domains of Arthur are championship, nobility, and self-realization. So it says in the book, the memory of an ancient and goodly king, Arthur seeks to restore restore himself to himself, that he might pit himself against evil and aid all those who are lost and do not know themselves. He accomplishes this by testing himself against his enemies, and only in his darkest hour does he relearn his true self. He does not fight alone, but fits himself with his famed and ancient weapons and surrounds himself with knights who match him for valor, nobility, honor, and faith. Arthur instructs us to seek our better natures and reminds us that even the greatest warriors do not battle evil alone.
I think it's amazing that we were like, we're going to England, and what did we get? King fucking Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
Is that English?
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Dude, it's from medieval times.
I thought it was... I don't even know.
Natalie's like, King Arthur from the US, yeah!
Well, that kind of makes sense that the Merlin show, they all have British accents, and Arthur's the king of Britain who defeated the Saxons. Jesus. Okay.
It's okay. You always get a little bit of history in this show.
But did you know that historians cannot confirm King Arthur's existence? So he could be real, but he could also not be real.
I believe he's real in an extent, but in personal opinion, I believe he's one of those kings that was all like, oh, I am King Arthur. Write tales about me. And then everything like a game of telephone just like went shh. And now we have what we have.
6'7", his dick is 8 inches, it slaps when he walks, like...
The Knights of the Round Table are his bagussies.
Wait, what the hell is bagussi?
What pussy?
That's badussy with a D.
Badussy.
It's bussy, not even badussy. It's bussy. Oh my god.
Okay.
They're throwing their fucking ironclad knight tussies around.
Yes.
Oh my god. They're all
sitting at that round table chanting, throw that ass in a circle. Throw that ass in a circle.
That was the original, like, LGBTQ plus. Like, they each represent something of the flag. That would be amazing. I need that to exist. I need that. Please. Somebody make that.
It's just all the Knights of the Round Table being like, ooh, fruity. Okay, what's the tarot?
Okay, yeah. I was gonna go, we need a lesbian night, we need a gay night, we need a bi night, we need an intersex night, we need all of that.
Yeah, fancy jazz.
Anyways.
And Arthur's the one guy that thinks he's hetero, but he's not, Avi.
He's the secret bi.
Yeah.
And you find out at the end, they're like, where's B? Who represents B? And then he, like, comes out of the bushes, like, hey! And then he's like, Merlin and I!
No, Merlin's totally the asexual.
Yeah, that's true. That makes sense.
He's like, stay away from my crusty ass, I don't like you.
I feel like Merlin's hot.
You think so?
But Merlin's so obsessed with, like, learning magic and all of that jazz, he could care less.
Fair, I guess. I don't know. When I picture Merlin, I picture, like, Albus Dumbledore. So,
when I picture Merlin, I picture... I don't know. I just keep going back to that Arthur, the Merlin show.
She's like, give me Henry Cavill.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Tarot.
Anyways, okay. So the tarot deck that we have for today is a new tarot deck that I recently got. And if you're friends with me on Snapchat, you would know that I have beef with this tarot. So this is the Any Means Necessary tarot. a beautiful deck. Absolutely gorgeous. It is like hyena themed.
Ooh.
And I love hyenas. I've been on my hyena shit lately without even like purposefully been on my hyena shit. Like I've been learning so much about hyenas. Did you know that they live in a matriarchy?
No, I didn't.
They live in a matriarchy. The women have pseudo penises that are bigger than the male penises. They birth out of their penises. Yeah.
My jaw's just on the floor.
Yeah.
So.
And hyenas are their own species. They're not related to dogs. They're not related to cats. They're like foxes.
I knew that, but I didn't know about the lady penis. And you know what?
That's
I'm
what
impressed.
saying.
No wonder they'd be laughing all the time because, like...
Yeah, they're like, bitch! My dick bigger than yours! So, when I say, like, I got that dick, I got that big dick energy, I'm talking about that hyena mama dick energy. Okay?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, this deck is amazing. Let me tell you who this is created by. Sean Cross Tarot deck is what it's called. It doesn't say anything on the actual deck because of course not.
And this is where the problem comes in.
This is where my big beef with this deck comes from. It is the most gorgeous deck that I have. It is silver gilded.
Yes.
It is so pretty.
But
it does not come with a booklet. It says, and I quote, any tarot booklet is compatible with this deck.
How?
You could fucking sue them for that.
That is copyright infringement.
Not even that. It's just not true. If I grab another deck book, it's not going to match up with anything. They should have said, use Rider-Waite Tarot guidebook.
That's a good point, because if you were to pick up, like, the illustrated bestiary deck that I gifted you, that would not apply in the slightest.
Yeah. If I picked up, like, any of my other decks, where they have, like, Page, Knight, or King, or Father, they could all mean the same thing, but if you're a new tarot person, you wouldn't know.
You would not know.
So, that's my beef, okay?
Regardless,
so
it's still gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, and I'm very upset that it doesn't come with a booklet, but that's how they decided to make it. So I guess I can't be too upset. I got the deck. It's awesome. But yeah, I'm using Rider-Waite for the description.
All right.
So today we got the King of Swords reversed.
That is stunning.
Like, this is what makes me so angry. This is the perfect goth or Halloween tarot deck that's not, like, themed Halloween.
Yeah.
But it's so disappointing. It doesn't come with its own book that the creator envisioned, like, the descriptions for each card.
Yeah, no, that's upsetting.
It feels a little half-assed. So, I don't know. But we got the reversed meaning, so let's read what it's all about. When the King of Swords is reversed, pangs of conscience no longer prick as keenly. It may be that morality and integrity have been compromised. Your inner wise one must be awakened from that state of blinded self-interest and get back to serving the greater good. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Think about what you can contribute, not what you are going to get. Filter the static from your thinking. Relinquish self-absorption and turn your attention to protecting the greater good.
Is she interesting?
Kind of funny that came with the Arthur card where he was talking about, like, facing the darkest things so you can be noble and protect people. Very interesting that they kind of match each other.
That is a very good combination.
So yeah, that is the tarot for this episode.
I'm here for it.
And I guess I'll squash my beef with this deck because it is so unique and so beautiful and somehow just fit perfectly with the things that I've been learning about hyenas.
So just know that if you're buying this deck, also get the Rider-Waite tarot.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a good guidebook that isn't like baby's first guidebook. Oh. You know, I
actually
will
just threw up in my mouth.
I will be doing like a tarot. I took a job doing tarot at this party, and
it's not a party. It's a fucking event, and she needs to call it what it is.
Okay. It's an event, alright? There's gonna be a medium there, and I'm gonna be there doing tarot. I don't know how this happened. It just happened, okay? But, I want to bring this deck so bad because, like, I really like it. But I don't want to bring Baby's First Tarot Beginner Guidebook.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I could get a book like that, but then get like a goth book cover. I don't know. So
that is a good point.
Because my idea is that I want people to choose the deck that they feel attached to.
That's a really good idea.
That's what I normally do. I'll bring like 3 to 5 different decks and have people choose whatever. And then we'll go through it. And it usually works out really cool. And people normally cry, and I'm like, whoa, chill out. But
it's not that serious, sis.
It's not that serious. So,
like, it's literally not telling you you're gonna die in 2 days. Like, calm down.
It's crazy. Well, if they've never gotten a reading before, I make sure to tell them, like, this is all your own perception of what this means. Like, you take this meaning and you apply it however you can to your life. When you pull the death card, it doesn't mean you're gonna die. When you pull the devil card, it doesn't mean that you're going to hell. When you pull this card, it doesn't mean that, you know? So,
be open-minded.
Exactly. So with that all said and done, and some updates, we'll talk a little bit more at the end of the episode. But yes, let's get into it. All right?
Let's do it.
So, while England doesn't have as many cryptids as some other countries, there are still a few interesting ones associated with the region. So, I originally had 10.
Jesus.
And, because I had asked an AI bot to tell me 10 UK cryptids, alright?
Yes.
Just the cryptid names so I could look it up. And half of the shit they fucking made up.
Totally. For sure.
So I had some super cool sounding things because it had the name and like what they looked like. Right? And I was like, oh, these ones sound so cool. You Google it, nothing fucking comes up. So I just deleted those. I was pissed. I was like, what the fuck? I'm never using that shit again.
And so, like, you want cryptids? Hold up. Let me invent some.
Hold my fucking ass. Maybe that's our next, like, goofy episode. I tell you about cryptids that don't actually exist.
Oh my god. It could be like 2 truths and a lie.
Yeah.
Two cryptids that actually exist, and I have to guess the one that's fake.
And I, like, make up the sighting stories.
That would be so fucking fun.
Copyright! Trademark!
That would make a really good guest show, too.
That would, yeah. Ooh, that's fun. Tarot Tea and Tarot.
Yeah.
Who would we bring on? My sister?
We could.
That would be funny.
If we brought on Dana.
It would be funny if we had Dana and Haley, and we talk about Wilson Castle, and then do 2 cryptids and a fake.
I think that would be fun.
Trademark, copyright.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
Boop, boop.
Anyways.
If I catch you doing it, I will come to your house. And you know what happens next.
Fucking cut you.
I wasn't trying to say it.
Fucking knife. Pulls out a fucking Polly Pocket sword or some shit.
Oh, a butter knife.
Alright. So I have 5 cryptids for you. So this episode might be a little bit shorter, but like I said, we're going to talk about everything that we're planning on doing this October, this Halloween month. Because, yes, October is Halloween month. And I guess if you're from Canada, it's like Thanksgiving, but whatever. So happy Thanksgiving if you're from Canada. That's this weekend, apparently.
Oh, I always forget that it's so much earlier. So yeah, happy Thanksgiving, Canadians.
Yeah, they actually have it during fall, when the leaves are here.
That's smart.
We have it when everything's nasty and ugly.
Like America.
Yay! Anyways.
It's just a perception of what, Thanksgiving actually kind of is in this country.
Dead,
Next!
dying people. Anyways, so let's talk about our first cryptid, which has 2 names, apparently.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say it has 2 names, because I had 2 different cryptids on here. The Beast of Exmoor and the Beast of Dartmoor.
Okay.
They were both basically the same fucking thing, just in different areas of England. So
It's like Bigfoot and Sasquatch.
Yeah, basically. They're both beasts. They're both, yeah. It is a large, black, half cat, half canine-like creature. A lot of the reports say it's more like big cat, but some said, oh, it's kind of dog-like in the hindquarters or whatever. Yep. So this creature is reported to roam the moors of Exmoor in Devon and Somerset. Reports of the beast can be traced back to as early as the 1970s, which really is not that early. I don't know.
That is not that long ago.
That's like 50 years ago.
Yeah. Oh, I feel like a black cat roaming the moors of England.
Right? It's like you hear of like people are like fucking dragons in like the 1800s, and this like as early back as 1970. Anyways, whatever. So 1970s, first few sightings. However, it didn't really become popular and like catch the attention of the British public until a decade later, in the spring of 1983.
Okay.
When a South Molton farmer by the name of Eric Lay claimed that over 100 of his sheep were killed within a period of 2.5 months. That's a lot of fucking sheep.
That is a lot of sheep. I was going to be like, it's a bear, obviously, but ignorant question. Do they have bears in England?
I was going to say wolf, but then I also asked the same thing to myself. I don't know what fucking animals they have besides pigeons.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on a limb here and Disney reference and say that they have wolves. Because in Beauty and the Beast, which is set in France, there's an attack by wolves. So I'm gonna say they have wolves. I don't know about bears, but
I don't know. So, according to his reports, the farmer noticed that all the dead animals had had their throats violently ripped out, and blame was placed on, like, a big cat. I don't know why they instantly were like, big cat, but yeah. So, he didn't actually see the creature with his own eyes. But sightings of the creature were reported in the following decades. So the latest sighting was actually reported and supposedly filmed in 2017 at Crowcombe Park Gate in Somerset's Quantock Hills. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
I have an answer on the bear question.
Oh, okay.
They had them at some point.
But they don't anymore?
Bears have not lived wild in Britain for hundreds of years.
That makes sense. People probably hunted them out of the area, and it's an island, so they're not getting any more.
That's very true.
Yeah. So that makes sense. They've probably killed, like, 90% of their original animals. I'm pretty sure I read that somewhere, that they killed a shit ton of their original animals and killed a shit ton of their native plants. So...
Sounds about white. Oops, did I say that?
Yeah. So, I actually, while I was researching this, I noticed that they have a lot of pictures and a lot of videos of this beast online. So,
okay.
I think perhaps it's just some type of large cat that they just don't know they have naturally in the area. Or maybe if they had a zoo, if two got out and just started reproducing, something like that. Because, like, the 70s, like we said, is not that long ago. So...
Nah. The 70s are a wild time. My friend Jess has a cat that's half bobcat.
Oh, yeah.
So, the whole point of that is saying that it is possible for a regular house cat or outdoor cat to mate with a much larger cat, and you get some type of
creature.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. So, those who claim to have seen the beast, this is a little bit more description besides black cat dog thing. It's a large cat-like animal. It's either black or dark gray. Has a long tail, and it normally appears with all 4 feet on the ground, so it's a quadruped. But there are some accounts claiming that the animal can jump over fences over 6 feet tall.
I mean, that doesn't seem ridiculous for a cat.
No, but that's a big fucking cat.
That is a big fucking cat.
So, a lot of people have a lot of different ideas of what it could be. So, basically what I just said, kind of, in passing. People think that it could be the offspring of an escaped black panther, which is a melanistic big cat, or some type of other big cat. And they think maybe that this beast is some kind of unknown hybrid species, like Katie said, if they, had a baby with a bobcat or had a baby with a domestic cat, if even possible, with a fucking panther. I don't know.
Stranger things have happened.
But if the species continued to reproduce and it wasn't like a mule where they become sterile, it may explain how the sightings could span over the 50 years.
Yeah.
However, some people think that it's a supernatural creature, which I tend to be more of a fan of. But people think that although the animal has been seen, it has never been caught. And the animal's pretty well known for its ability to evade capture.
Okay.
And one of these instances that makes it, like, so famous for its ability to evade capture is that the British Army was literally called in to hunt the animal. The animal had somehow gotten into a building, and somebody called them to, like, come get it. They're like, hey, he's here, come pick it up. I don't know what the fuck this thing is. And as soon as they entered the building, the animal was nowhere to be found. And the men left empty-handed. So, some people think that it's from a parallel universe and is capable of slipping in and out of dimensions, and somehow that's how it avoided the British Army.
I mean, I call bullshit, but that would be cool.
That would be cool. But also, think about, like, people think Bigfoot's, like, an ancient alien that can teleport and shit like that. So, like, people think crazy things.
Yeah. They do.
So, really, I don't know. But that's that for the Beast of Exmoor or Beast of Dartmoor.
I liked it. It's a good one to start out with.
Now we're going to the next one, which is kind of my favorite today. Actually, let's rate it. We have to rate the first one. I almost forgot.
What's the scale?
So the scale is going to be 1 to 10 squonks.
I'll give it 6.
I think it's like a solid 7. So I guess 6.5.
Okay.
It's cool. It's a big cat in a little world.
Maybe travels through different dimensions. Who knows?
Something. It certainly does something.
Maybe a house cat or a bobcat got molested. Who knows?
This next one is so fucking cute. The description sounds horrifying, but the picture that I found was so fucking cute.
Okay.
This picture is by Nina Pomelin.
I'm scrolling.
Shinonen Art, 2020.
What the fuck
Look
is this?
at him. So this is the Shug monkey.
Okay.
Shug monkey.
Shug.
This is a creature often described as a large black dog with a baboon-like face. Rumored to inhabit the Shugborough Hall area in Staffordshire. So, like I said, the description sounds fucking horrifying. A baboon face. You know what baboons look like? They look fucking horrifying.
They really do.
This picture's mad cute, though. I don't know what kind of monkey idea they got for this, but that's cute.
It's not giving me baboon face.
No. But the other pictures were too scary, and I didn't like them.
The accurate ones, she's like, no.
I was like, this guy's cute. Yeah, so the creature said to have had the body of a jet black shaggy sheepdog and the face. Okay, so this one just says monkey. So
we're just gonna roll with it.
Could be monkey. We're gonna roll with that, okay? Was not believed to be an escaped primate, nor a cryptid hominid, like Bigfoot or the Yeti, but rather a supernatural ghost or demon.
I'm here for it, okay.
Which is really interesting to me, but I'll continue. Local writer and broadcaster James Wentworth Day, who first related stories of the Shug monkey in Here Are Ghosts and Witches from 1954. So, okay, 54.
About 70 years.
The first, like, story in Britain.
Okay.
However, he described it as a variation of Black Shuck.
Okay.
While local folklorist Polly Howat suggests that both share common origins in Norse mythology.
Okay. You know, I could get that.
Yeah. I kind of get, like, Fenrir vibes, but it probably explains more. Or it might not. I don't know. Anyways, local police constable A. Taylor, who heard the stories of the creature in his youth, described it to Wentworth Day as a cross between a big rough-coated dog and a monkey with big shining eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it would shuffle along on its hind legs, and at other times it would whiz past on all fours. So these stories came before the book in 1954.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know when they first started hearing about it. If it has origins in Norse mythology, like, maybe it's been around for a while.
It's like Fenrir's, like, crackhead cousin, you know?
Like, yeah, like, jacked up Jackie. Not my mom's name being Jackie, but that was the first thing I could think of. Anyways, the constable also stated that after dark, local children at the time avoided its haunt on Slaw Hill, which was then an overgrown and little-used lane. Folklorist Polly confirms that the Shug monkey has not been seen since before World War II.
Interesting.
So they told these stories, and then nobody ever saw it ever again. It's just a little thing that showed up and disappeared.
There is a possibility it was killed in World War II if it did exist. So, along with like
fucking
a bunch of other people. And...
That's so fucked up. He's just running around like a little guy, like...
No, the Germans were probably like, ooh, that is scary. We will put him in concentration camp too. And like...
Oh my god, Shug Monkey! No!
Yeah.
He's just a little guy! He's just a little guy! I don't
probably
know.
made him dance for them as entertainment or something.
Dance, monkey dog! Dance!
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh.
Alright. Don't scroll down yet, okay?
I mean, like, I've already seen it, but I'm making sure not to look at it.
Because this is what I'm gonna make the reel of, because I knew cried.
It was there.
I fucking cried at work today. This is the only picture of this fucking thing. I'm not kidding.
Oh my god.
This is something...
We have to rate Shug first.
Oh yeah. Shug, 10 out of 10.
I'll give him a 9.
Yeah, he's so cute. I don't know.
Until you get the other pictures, I guess.
And it didn't really say... He didn't really do anything. He just runs around, living his life.
And that's why I'm here for it. He's unproblematic. Probably was a victim of a war crime. And just, you know...
He's a prisoner of war.
Yeah.
Poor Shug Monkey.
No jokes about World War II. Just about poor Shug.
True. Alright, let's go. Oh, yeah, so we rated him. Okay. Let's go to this next one. To this thing.
There's just no words for whatever this is, so...
Don't read anything that I wrote, okay?
I won't.
So, this next creature is something I think we can all kind of come together and hate collectively. Okay?
I mean, right off the bat, I'm like, okay.
Right off the bat, it's something that we would normally rate very low already because of unoriginality and just no fucking sustenance. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is Bow-Nessie.
No. Just
yeah.
No. Are you
Bow-Nessie?
No.
Bow-Nessie? It is, of course,
Bagussie?
a lake monster. Bagussie?
Banussie?
Okay, what would Bagussie mean? Your bag has a pussy? My bag be looking a little chunky in some areas. The Bagussie hanging out, okay? Anyways. Bow-Nessie, however you say it, either way, it's wrong. Is a lake monster. Of course, similar to the Loch Ness Monster or Champ, and is reportedly living in Lake Windermere in Cumbria.
I'm from Cumbria. We have Bow-Nessie.
We have Bow-Nessie with her fucking bow pussy. Bow-Nessie ussy. I don't fucking know. Anyways.
She'd just be out there swimming and shit.
This is what this website said. I don't remember what website it was, but they said, is the Lake Windermere Monster the new Loch Ness Monster? I instantly was like, no. Audibly. No. This thing fucking sucks. People have claimed to see this giant fucking plesiosaur. But they also are like, oh, but it could be a giant eel or a giant fish.
Those are 3 different things, man.
Listen to this. The first reported sighting about Nessie was in 2006.
Bitch, Nessie just went on vacation.
All I'm saying is this picture that they included for Bo Nessie.
Very 2006.
Is a photoshopped, very easily proven hoax of this fucking creature. Because if it couldn't get any less original, the fucking hoax picture, I just can't.
I just imagine going on our socials.
I just imagine that one meme where it's like, well, at least our schools!
I was thinking more of the, can we please edit it so it's like that one, Jurassic Park meme where she's sitting in the car and the guy turns her head and she stands up and she's like, oh my god, and it's just panning in on this.
And I just want it to, like, quietly say, well, at least our schools, because that is the most British fucking meme. The most British hateful meme. Well, at least our schools! Oh my god, it's so horrible. It's so awful. And I said, please let me make a reel with this and post it. LMFAO. I rate it negative 5,000 out of 10 squonks.
I will also collectively agree.
It is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And what gets me the most is that the monster is so popular that he has a children's book.
Of course he does. He's a local celebrity in Cumbria.
Awful dog shit. Whoever wrote that, I have beef with you for the rest of my life.
It's giving Tyra Banks, I can't give you a 0, so I give you a 1.
Yeah, it's that bad. So, I want to forget about it.
Let's move on.
I never want to see it again. We're going on to something that originally came up in folklore and then kind of showed up in something that became super popular. Okay,
I'm just gonna go right off the bat here. Looking at this image, it's giving me that scarecrow from Curious the Cowardly Dog.
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Curious. Curious George and Courage the Cowardly Dog have like a fucking baby.
That's the
That's the fucking Shug Bear! Shug Monkey! Oh my god. Amazing.
We solved it!
Amazing. If somebody wants to make memes for us, please
do.
Curious the George's face and
Curious
torso.
The George.
Curious. What the fuck? Curious George. Holy shit. We can't talk. Somebody put Curious George's face on Courage the Cowardly Dog's body.
Yes. Please. And I would be so happy.
Like, put him in front of the scarecrow. But also have, like, World War II planes in the background. And, like, maybe, like, something with that. I'm putting it out there.
Something really bad. I'm gonna keep it to
myself. I was also gonna say 2 things really bad, and I won't. So
I was gonna say it, but I know if I say it, somebody's gonna forget to edit it out of the episode.
Yeah, me, because I will not be editing this episode. I will just be uploading it. Anyways, we're gonna talk about the Borrow White.
Okay.
It is a spectral entity originally from English folklore associated with ancient burial mounds or barrows. Or I guess that's how you pronounce it. Mm-hmm. And they're believed to haunt the countryside. So this is kind of not 100% like a cryptid, but it's like a creature thing.
It's like a ghoul.
Ghost. So Like a ghoul, yeah. It looks like a weird zombie thing. But early British Isles folklore tell tales of how Burrowites are ghosts who haunt their tombs, keeping watch over the treasures that were buried with them. Jealously, they guard their items and will attack and kill anyone who attempts to rob the grave.
This is just me when I wake up on a Saturday morning.
This is just me when someone comes into my room and starts moving stuff around, and I'm like, holy shit, you move this fucking thing 1 inch to the right, I'm gonna freak out.
How dare you touch my thing?
How dare you? Anyways.
This turns into fucking Gollum from Lord of the Rings.
Well, that's funny, because I don't know how else to explain them besides anything other than the ones that show up in Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god.
Because, yes, they're in Lord of the Rings. They might be in, like, the extended cut version of Lord of the Fellowship, but they're in the books. I don't know if they're really in the movies, because I always fall asleep after 2 towers. I can't finish it. Anyways.
I haven't seen any of them, but they are kind of technically also in Game of Thrones as well. A little bit on like a spin. So you have the White Walkers, and then the army that they control is made up of whites. And they're essentially zombies that he's resurrected, and they are kind of giving this vibe. So in a roundabout way.
So yeah, they're just nasty spectral creatures with wiry hair, and they look zombie-like. I don't know.
I give it a 7.
Yeah, it's pretty solid. 7. Courage the Cowardly Dog vibes. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we get to my second favorite.
Okay.
Oh, and
I
that's
wonder
the
why.
Habya!
I wonder why this is your second favorite. I can't imagine why. It's not giving Orpheus or...
Yo. Okay. So... These motherfuckers, straight up, are baby Duskwalkers. They are 2 to 4 or 5 feet tall, okay? Like, there's nothing sexy about them. There's nothing attractive. They're cute little things, okay?
They're the pile of mush.
This is literally Fyodor from the second book. Okay?
I wanted to call him Frenier, and I couldn't know why. But I'm like, it starts with an F. What is it? And then you're like, Fodor. And I'm like, there it is.
Yeah. So, Hapias are mythical creatures from English folklore, described as small, hairy, and aggressive beings that terrorize people, especially children, in traditional stories.
Okay, so, this is, like, literally actually a Duskwalker. This is insane.
Except it's not, like, eating people. But, yeah.
It's giving the vibe.
Yeah, it's a vibe, okay? So while there have been numerous different depictions of the Habias throughout each retelling, the original appearance of them were depicted as bipedal, nocturnal, small creatures with black fur and resembling a look belonging to a lizard or a salamander. So they got, like, weird little reptile heads, but furry bodies.
Interesting, okay.
So I know that looks like a skull, but it's a little lizard head.
That's gross.
I saw other pictures of them just like little people, so I don't know. They must have a bunch of different variations. But they are known to be highly malicious. Oh! And they have an appetite for humans, so I was wrong.
I'm looking into the camera like I'm on The Office right now. Just so you know.
They aren't completely fearless because they're terrified of larger carnivores like dogs. So they'd be running away from the shug unless the shug was like some kind of herbivore. I don't know what it would even be. But
who knows?
Yeah, so even though there's many different depictions of them over the years, their involvement in their story is relatively the same. So I'm going to read the story of the Habias.
Oh, okay. I love a story.
Okay. Every night, for several nights, they would appear to a family home of an old couple and young girl. Each night, they would chant their signature saying, but each night, they would be scared off by the family dog. Shug.
I love that in this story, the shug is the family topic.
It's not. I added that in, but I'm just imagining it.
I know.
So close your eyes again. Okay.
Okay.
This kept up for several nights until the night their dog is gone. To which they did what they set out to do. Eat the old man and woman and carry away the little girl. They returned to their cave and fell asleep throughout the day. Unaware, a man replaced the bag with his own dog. I don't know where bag came from. I guess they put the girl in a bag.
That seems like an unnecessary extra step, but
I think that's what they did. It wasn't explicitly stated, but I'm assuming that's what they did. So
put this bitch in a body bag. I was like, yeah, fine.
Yeah. So a man replaced the bag that had the child in it with his own dog. I imagine it's like a chihuahua. Anyways, upon waking up and opening the bag, the dog ate them all, and the hobbies were no more. So that's all I have for today's episode.
Okay, what are we rating the hobbia?
Honestly, I think he's like an 8. A solid 8.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give him a 9.
Okay, yeah, 9, yeah. They're pretty fucking fun.
It might be because I'm thinking about Duskwalkers, but it's okay.
I don't know. But, yeah, that's it.
That was good. I really enjoy. I have been missing cryptids so much. It
was nice to be able to kind of sprinkle it. You know, it's not like a full episode with like 7 to 8 cryptids. It was only 5, okay, but each one had quite a bit of sustenance.
This was fun.
Yeah, and we'll definitely have to do that. We have to do that other one.
Oh, for sure. We can't not.
Now that we're done,
now I'm gonna spit some shiznit at you.
Yes, let's talk about our plans for the rest of October.
Okay.
Because we have some pretty big things coming up that we've fucking painstakingly planned for the past probably 4 months.
Yeah.
At this point.
No.
Yeah.
This isn't some hodgepodge thing we're throwing together. This is a fucking plan, okay?
This is, Katie came up with this beautiful plan. I came up with this beautiful vision of something else that fit into the plan.
Yes.
And it all worked together perfectly, and it's gonna be awesome.
It is literally like a beautiful slice of spooky pie, okay?
Yeah, I agree.
So, for the month of October, you can expect, some good, high-quality fucking episodes to start out, because, here we are. But, it is October.
Sorry.
Which means, the annual Halloween Spooktacular is back, baby.
It's back and better than last year.
Ever.
Definitely better than last year. Will it be our best? Probably not, because I'm hoping we improve every single year.
Yeah. But like it's going to be really fucking good. I am so excited.
The amount of time, effort, visionary exhaustion.
Yes. Major yes to that one.
We had somebody pull into my parents' driveway and ask if there was a fire happening.
We went off
and
for
if
you,
we were okay.
I will turn that into a comedic reel. Okay.
Yeah. I wish I
We'll
recorded
post that later.
Yeah.
I really wish we were. We have part of it, but
that would have been so funny. But yeah, so similar to last year, we're going to release our photo shoot at the beginning of the month, which will be next week. Put it on your fucking calendars. We don't have a specific day. I don't know if there's going to be staggered releases. I don't know.
I'm planning to release a couple things.
Okay.
Each throughout the week.
Okay. There you go.
Expect
it's not a
Monday.
set date. So just expect, as soon as next week starts, to see some good fucking spooky content, okay?
Yeah,
Because
and we're not going to tell you what's coming.
I know.
We're not telling you what's coming. We are going to drop hints, and you might be able to piece it together.
Are we going to we should do that crossword.
That is a really good idea. We could put it on the story and have people fill it in each day.
Yeah.
I'm leaving you in charge of the crossword.
Okay, I can do that. I'll be like, AI, build me a crossword puzzle that has these words in it.
Yes. I love it.
And I'll put one word in each crossword.
Yes,
and we'll release one crossword each day, maybe following up to the week, the Halloween
That's a good
week.
idea.
That way they're not getting it spoiled too quickly.
Yeah.
They're not getting an itinerary.
No. They're not getting an itinerary.
And then they'll figure it out. No. We pulled the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, join it. Yeah. Because that's where you're going to get most of the information firsthand from our fucking pussy lips.
Jesus Christ. No, but it is going to be fantastic. You definitely do not want to miss it. And this year, since Halloween kind of falls on like a little bit of a weird day, we are going to be running Hollow Week this year, October 30th through
November 3rd.
Yes.
So it'll be the very last 2 days of October.
And a great start to November.
Exactly. Because, first of all, we're starting Halloween month a little bit late. Which is fine. We had vacations. We were living life. We were going to fucking school, going to work. Like, it's happening. And plus, I think last year Halloween Week was delayed because somebody got sick or something happened. And it ended up falling into the next week anyways. So,
I think I got the vid.
I think you did too. Yeah. I think I remember that. So
the goal is to not get ill this year.
I'm sick right now, and I'm just starting to feel better. So hopefully it fucking stays away.
Yes.
Yank, 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 yank. So yeah, next week, expect some cool shit. And the week after, expect an episode of something. I'm not going to tell you anything yet, because I don't know.
I'm hoping DB Cooper Part 2.
Okay. That's what I was kind of thinking, but I was like, you know what? If I gotta throw something together, I can.
You'll get something, okay?
You'll get something and you'll fucking like it!
You get what you get, and bitch, you don't throw a fit.
Or else you're getting the belt.
Yes, anyways. But expect Halloween. It's going to be fucking great. Mark your calendars, October 30th through November
3rd.
And
that week before, the 23rd through the 27th, expect fucking crossword puzzles with hints, okay?
Yes. And it's going to be great.
And if on the 23rd you don't see a fucking crossword puzzle, start adding us, okay?
Do it.
At me on Instagram. At me on Discord. Fucking personally message me on Instagram. I don't give a fuck. Hold me accountable because I really want to do this. Because we've talked about it at least twice now.
We have.
So
and it's
that means we have to do it. So that's all I have. Katie, anything else?
We have one more thing before we wrap it up.
Okay.
You know, when we get some love for this podcast, we get some feedback for this podcast, we always love to give a little shout out.
Yes, of course.
And we have to say a huge thank you to Felix, because you have been our hype man for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. And you are going to send us really cool shit to share on the show. And you're just awesome. So thank you so much. You binge listen to like how many episodes
the entire,
you have?
Yeah, in like 60 something episodes
in like 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm a little concerned for your mental health, but
insane. You know way too much about me. But thank you so much for listening. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for taking time out of your day to message us and tell us, like, oh my god, that joke you guys said in that one episode. I'm like, crying. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's great. I really appreciated the feedback on one of Nat's episodes. I don't remember what one it was, but he was like, I'm in the bathroom crying at work or something like that. It's too funny. My coworkers probably think I'm insane. I can't remember what he said exactly. And then he was like, and don't hold back, Kate. Jeez. Because I was going off on something, apparently. But
oh, shit! Oh, yes, I remember Demons Part 2.
Yes.
This isn't the one that he was, like, crying laughing at. But I remember we were talking about that, Behemoth, I think? Behemoth.
Yes.
And he's, like, the Godzilla equivalent, basically, and is God's pet. And we're like, fucking 10 out of 10. And, yeah, he was like, Kate didn't hold back. Like, I love that. He's just going, like, episode to episode and just, like, wow, this is awesome. I love this part. Just so amazing.
It's great because you get to reminisce as he's going through, and we're like, oh my gosh, yes, that episode. It was so much funny. So, yes, thank you, Felix, for supporting us and being awesome and cool and rad and fucking spooky. So, keep it up.
Yes, thank you. You are now an honorary member of Phantom Fam. We got Nick, we got Felix, we got CL, we got Diane, we got... Is it Diane or Diana?
Diana.
Okay. I was just gonna say, we
haven't heard from her in a while.
I hope she's doing well.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Eric. We can't forget Eric.
That's Eric. We got my sister.
Yes, Dana. We can't forget Dana. Haley. We can't forget Haley.
Cam.
Yes, Cam. And that's all we're gonna list for now. So I suppose I should.
Your other cousin.
I was just gonna say I suppose I should throw a Peyton in there.
Peyton. Yeah.
But that's all we're gonna list for now. So
yeah. If you want to be on this list, if you want a shout out, join our Discord or message us on Instagram and tell us what you like about the show. Tell us your favorite episode. Tell me what had you pissing and shitting your pants.
At work, at school, we don't care.
I was fucking cackling at work today, like a little nasty witch, listening to one of our Cryptids episodes to kind of hype myself up to do this episode, because we haven't recorded in nearly a month by now.
We haven't, no. It's weird.
If it felt a little stiff in the beginning, that's why.
A little rusty. You know, but I think
I haven't
broke out of that.
I haven't even been in my computer room in about a month, so yeah.
I have not sat at this desk in a long time.
So
but yes, you can message us on Instagram, Facebook as well, at Wading Into the Void. Join the Discord, and you know, if you want to take that extra next step and support us, it would mean the world, but of course do not feel obligated in any sense. You can find us on Patreon by searching Wading Into the Void, and we will pop right up. But with that, we're gonna call it. Stay spooky.
And don't be a fucking Bonessie, because honestly, I cannot. Like, I want to bazooka that bitch.
He should have died in World War II.
That's fucking true, but for
Not
some reason
Shug.
it's from 2006. Rip Shug.
Rip Shug. Bye, everyone.
Bye.